Party peoples of the interwebs, the lawfare shall continue for as long as necessary. Viva Frei, former Montreal litigator turned current Florida rumbler in my home office as Florida buckles down for yet another hurricane. This one is approaching from the Gulf, and we're sort of in the middle of the peninsula, so kind of protected from the east and from the west. Wishing everyone well, stay safe, stock up. We got some gas, I filled up both cars, and we got 2 ocean rods in case we need to become self-sufficient and in case the ocean approaches where we live. Hoping that doesn't happen. But the news of the day heading into our Sunday night show with Robert Barnes, Viva and Barnes Law Extravaganza. You remember that criminal complaint coming out of Springfield against Donald Trump and J.D. Vance that they should face criminal charges for the statements they made about Haitian immigrants allegedly eating cats and dogs, and the moment from the debate with Kamala Harris went viral, and then J.D. Vance had some public statements on the subject. Someone actually filed an affidavit seeking a warrant for the arrest of Donald Trump and J.D. Vance as a result of those statements, in case you hadn't heard. From NBC News, Haitian group in Springfield files criminal charges against Trump and Vance after false pet claims. The leader of the Haitian Bridge Alliance filed the criminal charges over false claims the former president and his running mate made about Haitian immigrants eating local pets. Now let me preface this by saying that the fake news propagandists at MSM, and I hear children outside, oh goodness, the fake news propagandists at MSM are calling this a false claim. It is an unconfirmed claim. They say it's false, and yet there are residents who are showing up at city council meetings talking about this for months. They call it false, even though it is at best uncorroborated and at worst, in fact, confirmed.
Yo, what is this they got on the grill?
Is that the thing kills some cats?
Man, listen, man. There go a cat right there. His ass better get missing, man. Look like his homies on the grill, man. What the fuck?
Chris Rufo, an independent journalist out there, did in fact find confirmed imagery of what appears to be cats being barbecued. I guess the defense might be that wasn't Springfield, Ohio, that was somewhere else in Ohio. The bottom line is calling the statements false is itself fake, misleading propaganda of news. They are at the very best unconfirmed and at worst, in fact, confirmed to be true. Setting that aside, this Haitian activist group filed an affidavit requesting that Donald Trump and J.D. Vance be arrested, that warrants for their arrest be issued. Spoiler alert, it didn't get very far yet. By Zoe Richards, the leader of a Haitian nonprofit community group, filed criminal charges Tuesday against former President Donald Trump, the Republican presidential nominee, and his running mate, Senator J.D. Vance of Ohio, over false claims they made about Haitian immigrants eating local pets in Springfield, Ohio. Guerline Joseph, a co-founder and the executive director of the Haitian Bridge Alliance, filed the charges on behalf of the group. Apparently, under Ohio law, citizens can file affidavits requesting that warrants be issued, basically a criminal complaint. The bottom line, it didn't get very far just yet, but the affidavit, I read it. I will link it in the description below. If you're on our vivabarneslaw.locals.com community, you would have already read it. It's an absolute preposterous joke. Quote, over the last 2 weeks, both Trump and Vance led an effort to vilify and threaten the Haitian community in Springfield, Ohio, Joseph wrote. Together, they spread and amplified the debunked claim that Haitian immigrants in Springfield are eating cats, dogs, and wildlife, end quote. The group's attorney, Subodh Chandra, cited inaction from a prosecuting attorney in asserting Joseph's right to file the charges as a private citizen. Ohio law allows private citizens to file affidavits charging people with crimes. However, the law requires hearings to take place before the affidavits can move forward. As of Tuesday afternoon, none had been scheduled. That was last Tuesday afternoon. Today is Sunday, October something. It's the first week of October, and the news is that a judge has said, no, we are not filing charges, but it has been referred to a prosecutor to determine if there's more to investigate here. The lawfare shall continue until it succeeds in doing whatever the hell they want to do other than burning the system down. Although maybe that is exactly what they want to do in all of this. But from the affidavit itself, you have to read this to believe it. Paragraph 132, through his telecommunications, Trump knowingly made comments to recipients within Springfield's Haitian community. Those comments were intimidating and made with the intent to abuse, threaten, or harass the recipients. This violates section whatever that is of Ohio law. 133, through his telecommunications, Trump knowingly made false statements concerning the reputation, indecent conduct, and criminal conduct of the Springfield Haitian community who received those telecommunications. These false statements were made with the purpose to abuse, threaten, intimidate, and harass the recipients. This violates whatever statute that is there as well. 134, through his telecommunications, Trump knowingly incited others to harass the Springfield Haitian community, whether through telecommunications or other means of harassment. 135, Vance knowingly made a telecommunication through his September 9, 2024 post on X, alleging that members of the Springfield Haitian community are eating family pets. His September 10, 2024 post on X, alleging that members of the Springfield Haitian community are eating family pets, while acknowledging charging the allegations as, quote, rumors, end quote. His September 15, 2024 claims during a televised interview where he repeated the allegations that Haitians are eating family pets in Springfield and admitted that he, quote, has to create stories, end quote. We'll stop there because it gets repetitive, but that whole story that Vance admitted that he had to create stories is itself a story fabricated by the lying left as propaganda to justify their ridiculous claims. In fact, Vance specifically said that all I'm doing is relaying to the general public what I'm hearing from my constituents in Ohio because they have been complaining about this for months. And if you missed the video of a city manager complaining during a city council meeting, my goodness, that's from March 2024. They have been talking about this for months. And whether or not you think it's substantial enough evidence, people on the ground saying this is happening, saying they have friends, family, others telling them this is happening, but they want to remain anonymous, that is evidence whether you like it or not.
You just accused me of inciting violence against the community when all that I've done is surface the complaints of my constituents, people who are suffering because of Kamala Harris's policies.
Anyhow, bottom line, as of today, a judge has said, yeah, we're not going to go ahead and do anything about that. From NBC4 WCMH TV, Springfield provides update on criminal complaint against Trump, Vance. The city of Springfield has shared an update after a local Haitian community group filed a criminal complaint against former President Donald Trump. The Clark County Municipal Court announced Saturday that they found no probable cause to issue warrants or summons on misdemeanor charges against former President Donald Trump and Senator J.D. Vance. This comes after allegations began to disrupt public services and resulted in multiple false alarm threats. Despite no misdemeanor charges issued, the matter is being referred to the Clark County Prosecutor's Office for further investigation. The prosecuting attorney will review whether any felony charges should be issued. Just appreciate the iron law of woke projection, confession through projection here. They're trying to hold Donald Trump and J.D. Vance responsible for alleged bomb threats that they were receiving, all of which turned out to be absolute hoaxes. They want Trump and Vance to be held criminally liable on the basis that their speech caused people, apparently from overseas, to phone in hoax bomb threats. Well, what about what MSM has said on a daily basis that resulted in Donald Trump nearly having his head blown off? Criminal charges against all of those psychopaths. Joe Scarborough, what's the other guy? Nutcase, Keith Olbermann, everyone at MSNBC, Rachel Maddow, Potato Head, John Stelter, charges against all of them. It's their rules, not mine. Now, I happen to believe that the argument would be even stronger for such action because their words are quite vitriolic, daily brainwashing that in fact leads people to go and shoot up baseball fields, in fact leads people to go and try to kill Donald Trump, not once but twice. But those are the rules. They just don't want to live by them because it's not about rules or hierarchy. It is about lawlessness where they can weaponize every aspect of the legal system against their political adversaries, trying to lock them up, and yes, even trying to get people out there to kill them. They know it. They know that's what they're doing, which is exactly why they accuse their adversaries of doing that, even when their adversaries are not doing that. But bottom line, yeah, a judge said no probable cause, but let's let a prosecutor go look into this and see if they can find the crime because they have the man. I do predict it'll go nowhere, but I've been wrong because I underestimate the evil of certain people. We'll see where it goes. We will certainly talk about it tonight with Robert Barnes during Viva and Barnes Law for the People Sunday night law extravaganza. If you want to support the work that we do here, you can get some merch at vivafrei.com. You can join the community at vivabarneslaw.locals.com. The most above average community out there, but more important than anything, eat healthy, exercise, sunlight, talk to people in real life, and now you know your vlog. Peace out, peeps. Booyah!
I've actually had quite a few people contact me here lately. Is some pretty horrid things occurring to domesticated animals in the neighborhood. We've had some stuff in the park. That again, they're being taken advantage of for reasons other than, and if you shake your head, Brian.
No. I asked me if there was proof. I just don't have proof of it. We've heard the same thing.
People that have confided in me have asked me for anonymity. I can't give their names up.
I mean, we haven't seen the proof that you're talking, and I've heard about it too.
Yeah.